Hebrews chapter 11 verse 8 through 10 tells us Abraham obeyed God, left his comfort zone, and went to a place he did not even know existed as yet. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 11 says Sarah received strength to conceive because she judged God faithful who had made the promise. Hebrews chapter 11 verses 24 to 27 says Moses chose affliction with God's people over pleasure with Pharaoh. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 31 says Rahab the harlot believed in the God of Israel and hid the spies, saving her entire household. And now these faithful witnesses stand as divine encouragement. They're not just watching, they are cheering. Their lives are testifying. You can do it. We made it. So can you. Don't carry what God called you to drop. Get rid of the weight. All of these faithful heroes have messages, and their messages echo. Let go of what slows you down. These saints didn't run without struggle. They had to choose faith over fear, trust over temptation, and obedience over comfort. Romans chapter 15 verse 4 says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 11 says, now all these things happened unto them for examples, and they are written for our examples. These stories weren't preserved so we could idolize them, but so we could be inspired to imitate their faith. And their faith always came with a cost. They had to lay something down. You can't run like Noah while holding on to public opinion. You can't run like Abraham if you're clinging to what's familiar. You can't run like Moses if you're still trying to fit in with Egypt. You can't run like Sarah if you don't trust God's timing. You can't run like Rahab if you're ashamed of your past. They had to get rid of their weight, and so must we. Think of it this way. We are in a spiritual stadium. The stands are filled with saints, witnesses of God's power. Every time you want to quit, remember you're surrounded. Every time you think it's too hard, know that someone else made it through. Philippians chapter 3 verse 17 says, brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk, so as ye have us for an example. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verses 6 and 7 says, and ye became followers of us and of the Lord, so that ye were examples to all that believe. They show us it's not about perfection. It's about perseverance in Jesus Christ. He is the author and finisher of our faith. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. And the witnesses remind us that Jesus finishes what he starts. The witnesses are not there to weigh you down. They're there to lift your spirit. But if we're going to honor their legacy, we must ask ourselves, what am I still carrying that's not helping me to run? What emotional or spiritual burden do I need to lay aside? What sin have I grown too comfortable with?